Hello and welcome to U.S. History 2 Online. My name is Michael Cox and I will be the instructor for this course. This is a brief introductory video to introduce you to myself and to explain a little bit about how this course is going to work. I'm originally from Southwest Arkansas. I'm finishing up my 4th year here at UAHT. I teach history courses, I teach geography courses and American government, in addition to serving as the Dean of Math and Social Sciences. All right, let's get started. Okay, once you log into the course, you should see something that looks like this. It may not look exactly like this. I'll probably change things up at least a little bit between now and the beginning of this course, but this should give you a pretty good idea of what you should be looking at. This is the course banner. You have the title of the course, you have my name, and then you have my email and my phone number. And so if you ever need to get in contact with me, you can certainly use either of those. I will tell you, email is probably better. I will probably get back to you quicker if you email me. Here you have the announcements section. Anytime I add announcements, for example, once grades are up to date, I will post an announcement that grades are up to date, and you can find all of the announcements in this section right here. You have your to-do section. Whenever I post an assignment, it should show up in this to-do section as something that you still need to complete. If it's not showing up, be sure and let me know. Over here on the left-hand side, you will see a number of links. The home page will take you back to this beginning page. The first thing you should do, though, is click on this Read Me First document. And essentially, this is just a very brief introduction into the course and what you can expect. Look at this first sentence. The absolute first thing you need to do is send me a message. If you don't send me an email, if you don't call me, if you don't send me a Blackboard course message, I will drop you for non-attendance. Okay, so if I don't hear from you, even if you log into the course, even if you watch this video, even if you begin work on the things that I assign, if I don't know that you're there and you've logged in and you've started work on this course, I will drop you for non-attendance. So please be sure the first thing you do is get some message to me, either call me or email me or message me and say, hey, this is so-and-so, I've logged into the course and begun work. Please do that first thing. Okay. And you can read through this. It gives you a brief overview of the course. Be sure to take note of these important dates. June the 22nd, research papers are due. August the 1st through 3rd, proctored final exams. And we'll talk about those in just a second. All right, so that's the Read Me First section. The next section is the information section. This is our course syllabus. Please download, print off, and read your copy of the course syllabus. It explains what the course is, why you're taking this course, the required materials for this course. It goes through the objectives that we're going to cover in this course, and it goes through the methods of student evaluation. So essentially, what you can expect with this course. You will have a quiz pretty much every week over the material, and usually that is 2 chapters per week. So you will read through the 2 chapters, you'll watch all the associated videos and the other materials that I post online, and then you will take a quiz. There will also be a discussion post in which you post your own reply. I will post a question, you post your own reply, and then you will respond to someone else's. So each week you have 2 postings. You have your own posting to my question, and then you have your response to another student's post. So there are 2 things that you have to do, and that will happen every week. Now, throughout this summer, there may be a few other things that I assign here or there, but you will definitely have a quiz and discussion post every week. You will also have 4 exams. The first 3 exams will be worth 100 points. So some weeks you will have a quiz, a discussion post, and an exam. Now these materials will be open from Monday through Sunday. So for week 1, you will have from the first Monday you log in through the following Sunday to get your quiz and your discussion post done. Some weeks you will also have a quiz to get done as you will have a test to get done as well. So just be aware of everything that is in the assignments folder and what you are expected to do. So the first 3 exams will be worth 100 points. The final exam will be worth 150 points. Each exam will have multiple choice, short answer questions, and essay questions. Now, please be aware of this. The final exam will be available August the 1st through the 3rd, and the final exam must be proctored. That is, you must take the final exam in person. So August the 1st through the 3rd. Don't plan a vacation for those days because you will be expected to take the final exam in person on your home campus, wherever that may be. So plan to be around during that time. You will also write 1 research paper, and the documents are up on Blackboard, and we'll talk about those in just a second. You can see there the grading scale and the attendance policy. For online classes, if you do not log in and submit work for more than 2 weeks, you may be dropped. So please be aware. If you go on vacation for a month during the summer and you don't do any work for 4 weeks, you could very well be dropped from the course. So please be aware that failure to log in may result in you being dropped. How to access your grades online. There's a section there on how you can go in through My UACCH to access your grades. I will say this. In the past, I have had problems with Blackboard Gradebook. All of the assignments you do will automatically be entered into the Blackboard Gradebook, and Blackboard will give you an average. When you click on your classes, it'll say, I think it's entitled My Grades. When you click on the My Grades section, it will say U.S. History 2, you have a 76% in this class, or you have an 82% in this class, or whatever the case may be. That is not entirely accurate. And I want to say that again. Blackboard Gradebook is not entirely accurate. I'm still trying to figure out why it messes my grades up, but it does. So just be aware of that. And if you think you might be on, if you think that you've got a B and it's telling you that you've got a C, or if it's telling you that you've got a C and you think you should have a B, please ask me. The easiest way to figure your grades is to take the points that you've earned and divide by the points possible. That's the easiest way to figure your grades. Okay, it goes through FERPA and Title IX policies, and then here at the end you will see a calendar for this course. The week of June the 6th, we will cover chapters 16 and 17. The week of June the 13th, we'll cover chapters 18 and 19, and then we will have our first test over those chapters 16 through 19. You can see here papers due June the 22nd, and then August the 1st through the 3rd, the proctored final exams. Okay, so that's the syllabus. Be sure to download and read through, print off a copy of your syllabus. This is the textbook. The author is Alan Brinkley. The title is American History. I think the subtitle is Connecting with the Past. Now, I will say this. This ISBN number right here is for the combined edition of the book. They make a book that has the books for U.S. History 1 and U.S. History 2 combined into one volume. Now, technically, that is the book that I have as the textbook for this course. However, if your bookstore has given you a copy of Alan Brinkley's American History and it's just Volume 2, that will also work. So either the combined volume or Volume 2 by itself, either one of those will work. Okay, so that's the Read Me First in the information section. The research documents are located here. You have the guidelines and then an example of a Turabian style sheet. I will probably put up a separate video a little bit later that goes more in depth into those, but please read them, print them off. Be aware that the research project is coming up. It is due, and again, that date, it is due June the 22nd. So that is not very long at all. You need to get on the ball and start work as soon as possible. All right. So throughout the semester, you see here I have week 1 labeled, Every week I will add a new week. So every week that you log into the course to access the new material, next week will be week 2, June the 13th. So you click on each individual week and it will take you to something that looks something similar to this. You will have a week checklist letting you know all the things you need to do. Read me first, information sections, send me an email letting me know that you've logged in, read chapters 16 and 17, go over the other material for 16 and 17, look at the research paper documents link, and then complete all posted assignments by this Sunday, which is the 12th. So you will see here, chapter 16, click on that. There will be a PowerPoint. There will probably be a PowerPoint video as well. Other videos to watch. There's a practice quiz, some other links to look at. Same deal for chapter 17. PowerPoint, practice quiz, other videos to watch, and other resources to take a look at. I don't have them listed yet, but when you have assignments, the assignments will be listed last. It will say week 1 quiz, and it will tell you the available dates, and then there will be week 1 discussion, and it will tell you the available dates. When you have a test, the test will be listed here as well. Generally, I give my tests in 2 parts. There's part 1 and part 2. You must complete part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is multiple choice. Part 2 is fill in the blank. Part 2 is writing questions. So just be sure that you complete all the assignments as listed. And again, they will be listed. I might have an assignments folder, or I might just have them listed right here at the end. I haven't decided yet. These last links, campus resources, these are for UAHT students. But whatever your home campus is, you probably have similar resources. Student success tools, 10 tips for online success, how to research site sources and write a paper, and technology resources. If you're having any issues with Blackboard, you might be able to find help here. The tools section, which will give you links to all the tools available, and then the help section, which will lead you to Blackboard help if you have any issues. I think that's about it. We'll get started on June the 6th with week 1. And of course, if you ever have any questions, just ask.